Can this self-consolidating concrete pass through the tightest spots? Let's find out. This is the J-ring test, used to assess the passing ability of SCC to flow through tight openings, including spaces between reinforcing bars and other obstructions, and applicable for maximum 40 millimeters size of aggregates. Shortly I'll show you how, but first here are the apparatus you need to prepare. J-ring with 16 bars, a slump plate, an inverted slump cone, and a straight edge. Now let's start pouring SCC. Fill the cone in one operation without any agitation or mechanical compaction and strike off surplus from the top of the cone. Allow the filled cone to stand for not more than 30 seconds. During this time, remove any spilled concrete from the base plate and ensure the base plate is damp all over, but without any surplus water. Lift the cone vertically in 1 to 3 seconds in one movement without interfering with the flow of concrete. If the T500J time has been requested, start the stopwatch immediately once the cone ceases to be in contact with the base plate and record the time taken to the nearest 0.1 second for the concrete to reach the 500 millimeters circle at any point. Now, lay the straight edge on the top side of the J-ring and measure the relative height differences between the lower edge of the straight edge and the concrete surface at the central position and at the 4 positions outside the J-ring, 2 measurements in the X direction, and the other 2 measurements in the Y direction, perpendicular to X. Measured to the nearest 1 millimeter. Take a closer look and notice how cohesive this SCC, without visible signs of bleeding or segregation. To easily create the same mixture, kindly watch my separate tutorial for proportioning SCC mix. Finally, the J-ring passing ability is equals to the average of 4 height readings outside the ring minus the height reading from central position, with acceptable limit of less than or equal to 10 millimeters. Now, if the flow spread has been requested, measure the largest diameter of the flow spread and record as D1 to the nearest 10 millimeters. Then measure the diameter of the flow spread at right angles to D1 to the nearest 10 millimeters and record as D2 to the nearest 10 millimeters. Let me know where you are from and if you are working on SCC mix design too. Hit that like button below if you learned something today and subscribe for more of concrete learning videos.